Okay, now that we have selected our cities, let's go ahead and mark them on the map so we can figure out the coordinates. Okay, so the example I'm going to use is Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so I went ahead and did a search and go ahead and click right here on maps. Okay, and it will pull up a map of Chicago, and it's going to be somewhere around here. But I don't know how that's going to help me to mark it on my map. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. I'm going to scroll the wheels, go back a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to zoom out until I can at least see the state line. Okay, so right here I can see Illinois right here. I can see the state line. So it's going to be on the northeast of Illinois, right? And then another reference point you can see is you can look at this lake right here, Lake Michigan, and it's going to be at the lower left. So those are two reference points that you can use to help you mark your on your own map. Okay. And if you keep on zooming out until you see the entire U.S. on the map, then you can see that Illinois is right here, and you're going to mark it right on the top right of Illinois. So let's go back to our map. Okay, and I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit. Can I do that? Okay. So right here, this is that Lake Michigan that we saw earlier. Here's our Illinois. So our city should be somewhere here, right? So you can go ahead and go back out. You can go ahead and insert a text box and drag it, okay? Or you can just select right here, same thing. And if you would like to save some time, I have pre-made some of these text boxes that you can use. I'm going to go ahead and copy this blue one right here. Control C or Command C, or right click, copy, go back to my map, and I'm going to drop it on the map by either pasting or just Control or Command V. Okay, so I'm going to drag it over here. Whoops. Let me see. Let me drag it over here. And I'm going to mark my X right there. When you have this highlighted, sometimes it's really hard to drag it around. Just go ahead and move it with the arrow. Okay, I think right there is about right. That's where my map, I'm going to zoom in again so you can see better. Okay, so that's about where my city is. I think it's a little bit toward left. Okay, and then if you think it's too big, you can make it smaller. Okay, so that's where my Chicago is. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out the coordinate. Okay, so here is our axis, right? Here's our axis. This is our x-axis, and the first number in your order pair is the x-coordinate. So I'm going to look at here. It's going to be between 10 and 15, and I'm going to kind of drop a line right here. I think it's right at 11. And then I'm going to look at y. It's right there, maybe by 5. Okay, so for me to label that, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next slide, and I'm going to copy this. Come back here, and again I'm going to drag it up here. So my destination is going to be, and now if you're going to a specific place, for example, here you can go to the Millennium Park or something, or you can just write the city. That's fine. The city and the state will be Chicago, Illinois, and the coordinate will be 11, okay, and 5. Okay. And once you're done, make sure that you record these coordinates on your graphic organizer.